Today, I would like to fill you in on some extremely revolutionary information about the game of baseball, and specifically the art of hitting. I plan to introduce you to a concept that's still very much in its infancy in the game, even at the major league level. See, right now, if you follow Major League Baseball at all, you've seen how technology has greatly changed the way teams play. The use of analytics and data have led to dramatic changes in nearly every part of the game, from where defenders play from batter to batter, to how managers write their lineups, and even the types of players scouts look to sign. One technology, however, that doesn't really get much credit for baseball's revolution is the use of very slow motion, high frame rate cameras. These allow us to see each slight movement of the game's most effective hitters, from the first movements their hands make to which muscles of their back and hips they use to create the necessary tension in their body to generate the power they need to drive the ball. Using this technology, experts were able to decode the specific movements a hitter uses but are not immediately apparent to the naked eye. And surprisingly, what was revealed was that much of what we've been taught about hitting our entire lives was actually not the most sound or efficient way of doing it. Amazingly, even some of the best hitters themselves weren't aware of these subtle actions they were making that were leading them to succeed at such a high rate. When asked, they would often even describe specific movements they thought they were doing, however, slowing it down showed they were actually swinging differently than they claimed. This difference is often referred to as feel versus real. As strange as it might sound, what players feel like they're doing isn't always what they're really doing. This has led to some of baseball's greatest minds to reverse engineer these swings and determine a specific pattern of movements to make in a baseball swing to hit the ball harder and farther at the most consistent rate possible. And players who have started consciously swinging using this pattern have seen extraordinary results. Some have even dramatically altered their career paths. So I'm sure you're asking yourself, what exactly are they doing? Well, this recently detected method I refer to is known as the HLP, or high level pattern. Now, we didn't invent the HLP, but rather have become pioneers in the study of it, and specifically in developing distinctive drills and training techniques to best guide a player in how to create the proper muscle memory to replicate this pattern both consistently and effectively. Here are some key points to summarize what the HLP is. First, it teaches players to use their big muscles to create more bat speed and in turn hit the ball harder and for more power. Second, it helps the player get the path of their bat on the correct geometric angle in order to have the most success, meaning a hitter's swing wants to match the path of the pitch. This is a proven scientific fact. And third, it allows the barrel to get into the zone sooner and stay there for a longer period of time, greatly increasing the rate at which a player can have clean contact or barrel the ball, as you'll hear us say. In addition, by getting your barrel in the zone earlier, it allows for contact to be made deeper. Deeper contact means you get to see the ball for a longer period of time and helps the hitter better identify both the accuracy and movement of a pitch. Perhaps some of you may be a little skeptical. I too was skeptical of this concept at first. It's hard to believe that the methods I've been taught my entire life and even heard professional players talk about might not actually be the best way to do it. However, after taking a deep dive, studying video, reading, and listening to experts about what really happens in the most efficient baseball swings, I realized that the high-level pattern is the future of the game. I began to notice professional players using the HLP training techniques as they prepared to hit. I even started to observe the snap movement they made when they took pitches, a key component of the HLP. I also found out it's being taught by a few college softball coaches, and to resounding success. The concept of the high-level pattern is just starting to catch fire in baseball and softball, and in 10 years from now, all the best hitters will be using the technique. It made me realize we need to teach everyone about it and bring it to the youth players to give them the best shot of reaching their baseball dreams. That's why we created 3-Gear Hitting. please contact us to find out how your player can get enrolled in our high-level pattern hitting curriculum, or even if you'd like to just find out more info about the HLP technique.